Welcome back to another episode of Superior Disciple. So I was told I had a Canadian accent, so I'm kind of trying to work on that, tame that down a little bit, and just get that under control. But today I guess I kind of just wanted to talk about something that I think gets overlooked a lot, and maybe you don't even think about on the day-to-day basis, or you do and you just kind of, I don't know, it gets pushed to the back burner a lot. And that's connecting with yourself. So anyway, as I was saying, I just had to move inside because there's some bad light outside. Anyway, so connecting with yourself, that's something I think is huge, especially with spiritual life, but just in life in general. So what do I mean by connecting with yourself? Well, I think if you look at a person, they're made up of three main things. So there's the body, there's the mind, and there's the soul, right? So if you work on making all three of those things work together as one unit, then I think that's kind of what it means to connect with yourself. And I'll explain. So a good way to explain this is you had a long day at school and you just wrote like 17 papers and you're shot, and you get home, you grab something from the fridge, you go lay down, you grab your phone, and you're like, what's trending on YouTube? Okay, Aaron Rodgers, most clutch moments in the NFL. And you watch that for an hour. And as you're doing that, your mind is kind of vegged out, your body is idle, and your soul is not really doing anything either. So at moments like that, you can find yourself to be really disconnected, those three parts, body, spirit, and mind. Recently, I just found myself in the state of that, just being so disconnected. I just felt like garbage in general. So as many of you might know, bow season just opened. That's why I'm dressed like this. I just got back. I was feeling pretty down and disconnected with myself. And so I was like, well, what a good time for this to happen. And so I started going on walks and looking for deer spots and sitting out in the tree stand. And that kind of just gave me a chance to just be to myself in the quiet and reflect and pray a little bit. One important thing to this is just to kind of leave your life behind for just a little while. I mean, I'm not saying this is what you should do all the time. Like you should just ditch everything and go for a walk. Sometimes it's just nice to leave everything behind and kind of just take that time to yourself. I made it a goal to do that kind of every day, and that really helped me connect with myself a little bit better. And I think that's a really important thing to do, especially with all the noise and all the distractions of today, especially technology. Technology's one of the worst distractions. So this week, I just challenged you, or this month, I guess, I just challenge you to go out and just set aside a little bit of time, whether it be in the morning, get up a little earlier, or in the evenings, whatever time works best for you. And just kind of find a quiet spot and take a walk, whatever. Just take a little bit of time to yourself, just to reflect and to pray a little bit. And I think you'll notice if you're not feeling too great in your spiritual life, I think that'll help pick it up a little bit. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Go smash that like button. Make your grandma Facebook. Please make your grandma Facebook if you haven't already, and teach her how to smash that like button. And I will see you next month right here on Superior Disciple.